I'd say the adjustment was big over the summer. I mean, mostly when I came out for the 6 weeks. I mean, I'd say I adjusted pretty quickly, but the first couple of weeks it was training. It was a little more physical than I was used to. Guys were coming at me, trying to take me down. They really didn't care who I was or whatnot. And yeah, there was some changes. It was a bit of an adjustment. Morning lifts 2-3 times a week. I wasn't used to that. But this is the life of a warrior. If you want to win and be a champion, you got to do these things. And it doesn't surprise me. And I was just looking forward every day. Crush my workout in the morning lift, circuit, whatever, and then come to practice, take down the best guys in the room, fight every day. Same mindset. And I did that, every day for weeks. And I just made that jump. And
Kale says he'd come in here some Saturday nights and he'd still be on the treadmill. He might have to give you the boot to get out of here.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, sometimes, like I said, I get crazy. I'm hungry. I know what I want. I'm here to win gold medals, so I go with my gut. And yeah, there's some nights where I've been out in here running on the treadmill or whatever, just doing me. And I like to push myself. That's just what I do my whole life. Push myself, and it's part of the process.
Sure. You mentioned Nico a little bit ago, working out with him. Can you tell me what you've learned from him, and then also what it's going to be like for you to take over his spot?
Yeah, his pace is unbelievable. It progresses at a high pace every second. That's something I've never felt. That's something that obviously that's what national champions do. He's an NCAA champ. He was the best in the country last year, and it shows me to put the pressure on guys to wrestle hard at all seconds, like I do, but even more. Always put pressure, like Kale's talking about. Always look to score points, and that's what's important. I'm learning from him. I wrestled with him, Conaway, everyone I wrestled with. I grabbed everybody in the room. Zane, Cortez. I'm trying to wrestle the best guys in the room every day. So, a guy like Nico, it only gets me better, and we push each other, and it's awesome.
The way I look at things, the way I compete, has changed a lot. Got a lot better. And then also, obviously my wrestling, I feel I've gotten so much better, a bunch of different areas. So those are the things that I really, the way I compete and the way I approach practice day to day and competition weekly has probably changed the most from a year.
I think you had 11, 12 wins last year at Open Tournaments, 1 pin in 51 seconds. Can you kind of tell me what your strengths are that you kind of maybe your go-to is?
Well, I don't know. I just like to. I obviously score points, and I'm real good on top, and I'm good on the mat. So I think that's going to be really important. I think that's really important in college wrestling, is being good on top and bottom. Being able to get a takedown and ride a guy, and not just ride a guy, but turn a guy as well. And that's something that I think I'm really good at, and I think it's going to separate me from being just an All-American to really going to be a national champ.
You've been here for a year now. Can you bring me back to your decision to come to Penn State? What it was like adjusting to the lifestyle of Penn State, school, classes, campus, that type of thing in your first year, and just kind of where you are right now?
Well, I mean, so college is college. So academically and the whole campus thing kind of was the smoothest transition. It's a little bit, campus is a little bit bigger here at Penn State than at Illinois, but ultimately, Illinois just it wasn't home for me, and it wasn't the right fit for a couple reasons, and I knew the place. I knew the place I should have went to coming out of high school should have been Penn State, but that didn't happen, and I was lucky enough to have a second chance with Coach Kale and the coaching staff at Penn State University. So
I remember Penn State might have been your number 2 in high school. How do you know you're at the right fit now?
Because I've been here a year. I've done it. I've like you said, I've been enrolled here for a year. I've been training here for a year. That's how I know it's the right fit. I knew I was between Penn State was. I probably went to bed the night before thinking I was going to Penn State, and I don't know, just kind of I went with my gut, and sometimes your gut feeling's not right, so just had to reevaluate things, and I took a visit out here when I decided I was transferring, and it was a no-brainer.
Now that you've been here a year, tell me about this team, the group of guys this season. What are the expectations? What's just the attitude of this team right now?
It's, as you can see, it's real relaxed, and we're having fun. We're focusing on having fun and enjoying everything, and being thankful for the opportunity that presents itself, and being grateful, and just stuff Coach Kale preaches to us every day. And I mean, it's tight-knit group of guys, but we're all 38 of us, or whatever, however many guys are on the roster, are all bought in for the same thing. And that's a team national championship, and then there's every guy also, they want to be individual national championship or national champion, and there's only 10 guys that get the opportunity to do that. So it's competitive, and makes it competitive every day.
I'm really looking forward to getting started and getting ready to roll. Been waiting now for a long time to get back out and kind of get out there and show people what I can do.
Nick, you have a Frank Molinaro shirt on. What was it like this summer watching him compete?
It was a lot of fun. I really respect Frank and just love watching Frank compete and wrestle, and it's just so awesome. He's just like, he is the Gorilla Hulk. He's just super strong and powerful, and will wrestle technique with you if you want to wrestle technique, and if you want to try to punch him, he's going to be the first guy that's going to punch you back and try to really get physical and tough with you. So I really enjoy watching him wrestle, and just have just tremendous amount of respect for him.
So you drill with him a little bit? He's a little bit lighter than you.
Every now and then we jump around and mess around and take him down, and he's hitting me in that patented high crotch before and lifted me up, and I'm just kind of sitting there thinking to myself how to do that.
Nick, tell me where you're at now compared to where you were at the end of last season when you made the return, and just how you feel physically, emotionally. I mean, just describe where you are.
Physically, I really feel confident using both arms. I wasn't, and not that I didn't feel comfortable using my arms back then, but there's no hesitancy or thought that, hey, I might get hurt again in wrestling when I'm out on the mat. I just feel really confident and have confidence in myself, and start to see confidence grow in my teammates and the way the coaches are interacting on the wrestling side of it. Mentally and emotionally, I'm just a lot more there and ready to compete and ready to battle for however long it takes to go out there and do my best and make the Nittany Lion fan base proud and myself proud and my parents proud. Just really ready to go.